Riyadh season. Ball of the baddest. Only one of us are leaving.
Taking on the San Francisco Giants. John Shelby with you alongside Chris Singleton, and singing the big bat in the lineup so far this year, Matt Olson. Always excited. And on the mound now, Corbin Burns. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. Look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
Nick Madrigal stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Got him looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And the 0-2. Got him looking for the strikeout. Fastball to the letters, throws him for strike 3.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Bellinger has to step out of the way for ball 1. Two out, space is empty. There's a strike. A little bit high, maybe. Now 2 balls and a strike.
I think he wanted that call on the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed, so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
2 down, nobody on. Swinging a foul straight back. 2 outs. Breaking ball inside. And the count is filled up. Kicks and deals. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Patrick Wisdom, the next to hit, takes outside. And there's the strike. The pitch. That's a hit. Bellinger around second, on his way to third. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Ian Happ up to hit.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
And the 1-0. Two outs, 2 in scoring position, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. That one the other way. Machado goes to third, in there. And now they've got runners at the corners with 2 outs.
Comes through with the RBI. Really nice job staying inside with his hands to fight off that pitch. Man, that cutter was bearing in on him, but he found a way to stay with his approach, didn't spin off it, and he hit it pretty well.
Dansby Swanson stands in. And a good eye there.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
The pitch.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
2 on, 2 outs. And that's outside. And the count is 3-1. Josh Bell hitting on deck circle. The 3-1. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out 3 bases at this rate.
Here's Josh Bell. Little chopper rolls foul. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. He's under it. Brings it in. And that's the 3rd out. So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases loaded. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Cubs 1 and the Giants nothing. Back here with my pal Singy and today's starting pitcher, Jose Barrios. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
The pitch. Byron Buxton, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Barrios, multi-time All-Star. He features a sinker, a slurve, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. The 1-1. Fouled off down the right side. The next pitch misses, and the count is 2-2. Kicks and fires.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Now this is in the air down the line. Suzuki has a beat on it. He's there. He's got it. 1 down. Here's the Giants lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Byron Buxton.
And Boog, he's a dangerous power-speed combination guy. I mean, the kind of player who can have a major impact at any moment of the game. I mean, not a lot of guys have that kind of raw, natural ability, and I think that's what really makes him a dynamic player. I'm so looking forward to watching him in this one.
Juan Soto, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Home team down a run here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And that is in for a strike. 0-2 now.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
1 down, base is empty. That one to first, and it goes just foul. That's inside. And the count 1-2. Boots it.
He's in there.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. 4th on the batting average leaderboard in the National League. Runner on the goal. Center field. Bellinger in a full sprint. Nice grab on the run. And there are 2 down.
Batting fourth, the first baseman,
Matt Olson up to the plate. And that one missing low.
Counts 1-0.
Soto leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one finds the corner, and the count is 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That ends the frame. One left for San Francisco, and it remains 1-0. Top of the second, and now the DH, Christopher Morel.
Christopher Morel.
Burns back to work. That one fouled off. Burns, a Northern California native. He was a fourth-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he played alongside an outfielder who eventually made it to the majors. Yeah, that guy's name was Tony Gonsolin. Made it as a pitcher. And downstairs, Eric Summerskill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But, yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Righty delivers. Got it fouled. 4-0.
There's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed on the base paths, it's not just the pitcher, it's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone's just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Tyler Stevenson in the box now. No balls and a strike. 1 out, base is empty. Next offering is downstairs.
1-0.
And the righty deals. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. One down, base is empty. And another ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
He just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Madrigal stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. He swings and fouls one off. Here's a high chopper. Jansen on to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. They lead it 1-0. Back here in San Francisco, here's Austin Riley. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And the pitch. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. And a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And it's even up.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Hit weakly on the ground. Magical. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just pours in on the hands.
And now it's Manny Machado. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Ball 1, no strike.
At the belt and fires. And there's a strike on the outside corner. And a pitch. Swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Couldn't catch up to the heater. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Foul ball. The 1-1. And it's fouled away. And another ball.
2-2 the count.
Ground ball right side. Bell. He takes it on his own. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. No runs, no hits, no errors. We played 2 full. It's the Cubs 1 and the Giants nothing. Back here at Oracle Park, and now 30 years old now, and he was born in Japan. And he deals. That's a slider for a strike.
He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That's to third. Riley fires to first. 1 up, 1 down.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
1 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. The walk and a run scored his first time. That one close, ruled the ball, and that's ball 1. There's a strike. Bellinger's dad won a couple of World Series rings in 1999 and 2000. Clay was a backup infielder with the New York Yankees. righty to the plate. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One down, base is empty. That's down and in. In the 2023 season, Cody's dad, Clay, made a trip to Wrigley Field and sat in the right field bleachers to watch his son play. That's kind of cool. Two now. Swings and misses. Pulled the string on the changeup. Patrick Wisdom, the next Cub to hit. Doubled his first time up.
Wisdom.
Nope. That's inside.
And now it's even up. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Oh, great grab on the dive. And very nicely done for the out.
First, it looks like making the stop is the hardest part, but feeding to the pitcher on the move, I think even tougher. Great job of hitting that moving target. They're going to be fired up in the dugout.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Danny Jansen to hit here.
The captain, Danny.
The right-hander back to work. Here comes a pitch. On the ground to third, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just one of those seam high base hits through the infield. They just kind of rolled over on a little bit. And sometimes those people will get you up.
And now it's Frankie Lindor.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. 10 hits in his last 5 games.
That one down the line over to Swanson. He turns it, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. First baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Byron Buxton. He's 0 for 1. First pitch just misses. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Hat going back on the warning track and hauls it in. To the fourth. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Burns back to work. And that one is inside ball 1. Swing and a foul straight back. Kicks and deals. That catches the outside corner. And that's strike 2.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
And the pitch. That one 95 to finish him off.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with. But they didn't exactly challenge him in any way right there. And really, they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
No, that's a good point, Siggy. He goes down on strikes, but not a single pitch was actually in the strike zone. Dansby Swanson, the next Cub to hit. He reached out a walk his first time. Wouldn't chase that time. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. One down, base is empty. And that one is in the dirt. Ball 2. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here's a 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
That one ripped, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Late with the swing there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Hard ground ball, base knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
The batter, number 5.
Christopher Morel, the next Cub to hit.
Morel.
Swings through that one.
All ones the count.
Up and in, and now it's even 1-1.
1-1.
The pitch. And a foul ball. Bell, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that's in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. In the air, right field. Acuna after it. And that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Cubs 1 and the Giants nothing. And we're back, ready to go, bottom 4. And digging in for San Francisco, Juan Soto. The pitch.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt. Well, these Giants just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Left-hand batter waits.
Ball 2.
And another ball.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Comes a 2-2. That smash towards center. Bellinger makes the catch, and there's one away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-1.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Just off the outside edge. And it's 2-1. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. To the left side, but it is well fouled. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Not close with that one, and it's a full count. Right-hander deals. Hit hard. That gets through. So he gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Runner on at first with one gone. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Matt Olson. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is ball one. Left-hand hitter waits. Sliced hard but foul. Man at first, one away. Barrios a check to first. Acuna dives back in. The 1-1. And that one fouled off.
With two strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Gets a piece and stays alive. One and two here. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. And up next for the Giants, Austin Riley. Grounded out his first time up.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And that's outside. And that's ball one. Big stack center field. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And now they'll have runners on the corners with two away.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch to play. Pitch was on the outside. Didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Here's Manny Machado now. Struck out swinging his first time. Ouch, that one drilled him. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hit 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory. Average going up, OBP. Everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
First and second, 2 outs. Jazz Chisholm Jr., the next Giant to hit. He's 0 for 1. That one missed. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. next offering is in for a strike.
A little frustrated with the strike zone.
And a 1-2 again. Battling here as he fouls it away. Way inside, and that hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Danny Jansen digs in now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Tough situation right here. It's so important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
The 0-2. And ball 1.
That's a really good take.
Two outs. Swung on, belted. Suzuki going back. One runs in, it runs off the wall. Now 3 runs are in. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Played the plate, and he's out. He tried for the inside the Parker, and he couldn't make it. That retires the side, but 3 runs score in the play. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Giants 4, and the Cubs 1. Back here in San Francisco. Top 5, John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Tyler Stevenson. And here it comes. That's in for a strike.
You know, these Cubs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
That one way outside, and it's 1-2.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
So the batting order turns over. Here's Nick Madrigal. Gets the call. Strike 1. Off the mark there, and it's 1-1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Bunting for a hit. Bare hand grab, throw to first. Not in time, and he reaches safely.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. And there's a foul ball. On the outside corner, no balls, 2 strikes. Ball one there. Kicks and fires. That one misses. It's 2-2. Wouldn't chase that time.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Three and two now. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy two. One at second. Over to first. That's two. Nicely done. 1-6-3, and that will end the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Giants 4 and the Cubs 1. We head to the bottom of the fifth, and digging in for San Francisco, Francisco Lindor. And the right-hander back to work. On the ground, Magical. Gets it to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Buxton.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Here's a big power threat, Byron Buxton. On the ground to third, Wisdom. Sends it across to first. That takes care of Buxton.
Now batting, center fielder, Juan Soto.
Here's Juan Soto.
It's important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, it would be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
In for a strike. It's 0-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Yency Almonte, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Baraki, a left-hander, also throwing. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Fought off foul. Two down, nobody on. Swings and misses, struck him out. Giants down in order as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Top 6, and up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. And a pitch. That one brings it in.
The third baseman, number 16, Patrick.
And up next for Chicago, Patrick Wisdom, 1 for 2. Wisdom in his 5th season, 33 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2012. The Giants leading by 3, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And another ball.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Next offering down in the dirt. That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
Ian Happ, the next to hit. Happ struggling on the road this season. Better results at home.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Next offering is in for a strike. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
So up now for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. And a foul ball.
Well, just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
Pitch misses, and that's ball one. The shortstop takes the ball. Wisdom off of first with 2 away. Burns with a move to first. The throw is wild, and it gets away. And the pitch. Off the plate inside. Ball 3.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
2 outs. Swing and a miss as he was late.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And the righty deals. Good job to fight that one off. Here comes a 3-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Giants 4 and the Cubs 1.
What's about to happen, girl? You already know.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Yency Almonte.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. The pitch. Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second, and he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a solid swing right there. Got it out flying, ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's Matt Olson, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That's down and in. Runner at second, nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Mark Leiter Jr. preparing to come on if needed. Man at second. And a foul ball. And another ball. No outs. Runner on second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout. And there's one away.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead, getting that W.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next pitch is downstairs. Belton fires. Just missed.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Righty to the plate. That's to third. Wisdom slings it across. He's out.
The batter, the shortstop,
Here's Manny Machado. That's in there. 0-1. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Here's Machado with a swing. That one well hit. Deep left field. Hits the fence. Now a relay to second, and he's in there. And a run comes in to score.
He was all over that one. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing, and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
Now here is Jazz Chisholm Jr. Ball 1, no strikes. Right-handed reliever. That's a strike, and the count 1-1. Runner at second, 2 down. The pitch. And a swing and a line drive in a right field, and that's a base hit. Fires it to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores.
Picks himself up at RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And at first, and up next for San Francisco, Danny Jansen. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're through 6 full. It's the Giants 6 and the Cubs 1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Lance McCullers Jr.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Josh Bell at the plate now.
number 9.
The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Lifted in the air, right field. Acuna has it sized up. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
So now here's the DH, Christopher Morel. Out towards right center field. And it drops in. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now catcher Tyler Stevenson.
Tyler Stevenson getting ready to hit. Stevenson hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. And first offering is fouled off. The Giants leading by 5 here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 down.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch, tailing away from the hitter, mowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. I tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Magical stands in now and watches strike 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Handled by Machado. They take the force out, and the inning is over. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Giants 6 and the Cubs 1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Frankie Montas.
And this could be a tough first test for him right here. His numbers against lefties aren't great this season.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
The second baseman, Francisco.
The wind of the pitch. And fires in a fastball at 95.
Well, these Giants really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. With runners in scoring position, they've come through more than 50% of the time, and you can see the damage it's created on the scoreboard.
Lindor retired, and there's 1 down.
The designated hitter, Byron.
And now it's the Giants DH, Byron Buxton. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a groundout. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And they add to the lead. It's 7-1.
He wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. He was able to handle, allowed that pitch to travel a little bit deeper, and when it was time to commit, his hands exploded through the zone.
Juan Soto, the next Giant to hit. 1 for 3. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Happ heads towards it. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 down.
The batter, the right fielder, Ronald.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And that's outside. Close, but called a ball. And now 2-0.
Well, they gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
And 2-0 is in for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
And another ball. Matt Olson in the on-deck circle. Two down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field. It gets down, a base hit.
Well, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
here is Matt Olson. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Acuna off of first with 2 away. Smoked on the ground to second. Whips it to first. And that ends the inning. When the Giants go deep, it's bye-bye, baby. It's 7-1. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show.
There's nothing that can stop me. You best be watching, 'cause I'm putting on a show. This is your...
Back here at Oracle Park, now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. And a pitch. That misses the zone. Ball one.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you...
Oh, that ball finds its way into the outfield. A base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
All over that one right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
So a man aboard. Bellinger up to hit. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And he deals.
That's out.
The Cubbies with a lot of ground to make up. And we're at the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Man at second. Hit hard on the ground to short. To third. Tag. Got him.
Now, first base, Patrick Wisdom.
Man at first. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Patrick Wisdom. First pitch misses.
Counts 1-0.
Righty delivers. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
The pitch. And that one fouled off. Kicks and deals. And that's outside. And the count is even 2-2. The Giants up big in this one here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Struck him out looking.
Well, I'd say that was a really nice pitch right there. And if it weren't for the call, you could say it was a great take, too. I mean, it's close enough to where you probably need to protect, but it looked to end up just off the corner.
We know just some things we show.
Ian Happ will hit next. The Happ Daddy. Just missed.
Ball 1, no strike.
Next pitch off the plate, and it's 2-0. And another ball. That one's in there. And now 3-1.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
3-2. McCullers trying to finish off the hitter. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit. Misses outside. 1-0. First and second, 2 down. The shortstop takes the ball. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A massive home run. Third home run of the season. It's 7-4. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Yohan Duran taking over on the mound.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boo. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
The 0-1. And that's down and away. Activity in the bullpen. Tanner Scott, the closer of the staff, is getting loose to finish this one off. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Full night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
That misses, and it's 2-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Stays alive. Payoff pitch. This one smoked on its way out of here. They go back to back, and they're chipping away. It's 7-5.
Things might get pretty interesting if they keep connecting on pitches like that. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
And next for the Cubs, Christopher Morel. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
0-1.
The wind and the pitch.
That's a ball.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
And down on strikes he goes. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 7-5. Back after this on the show. On to the bottom of the 8th, and digging in for San Francisco, Austin Riley. Montas back to work. Rip, but it goes foul.
Well, that's where you want to be right there. All over that first pitch fastball. Just a little too much hook on it. Straighten that thing out. You get to jog around the bases.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle of the base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive, and it's so cool we can get that sort of feedback so instantly in today's game.
And the pitch. Swinging a foul straight back. Riley gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That one backed up the middle, and it gets through. Bellinger returns it to the infield, and it's now first and second to start the inning.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Jazz Chisholm Jr., the next Giant to hit. That clips the corner. Right-hander kicks, deals. In the air, left field, down the line. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Got him looking. And one gone.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. You got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count. Just a poor at bat.
Danny Jansen, the next Giant to hit. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Next pitch is outside. The Giants trying to break this one open here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Here comes Riley. He'll score, and they lead by 3.
Showed some really nice patience in that at-bat. Worked himself into a good count. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Mark Leiter Jr.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So 1 out with 2 aboard, and here is Francisco Lindor. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Happ moving under it. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Now, the designated hitter, Byron.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's the DH, Byron Buxton. He's already homered in this game. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
The Cubs bullpen with some action. Tyler Duffy, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. And here it comes. Foul ball there. Two on, 2 outs. Ground ball to the right side. And foul ball. The 0-2. Caught him looking for the K. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. Last chance coming up for the Cubbies. It's the closer, Tanner Scott. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Here's the catcher, Tyler Stevens. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. And a pitch. And a foul ball. Scott, in his 7th season, 30 years old now, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Next offering is in for a strike. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Up the middle. Oh, he gloves it. Whips it to first on the run. Got him. Great play to keep the leadoff man off base. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Nick Madrigal.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That one off the mark, and that is ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th. And a swing and a miss.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
1 down, base is empty. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Out to short. Machado tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. They say you win.
0-1's the count.
The pitch. That misses the zone, and it's a ball and a strike.
1-0.
In the air, out towards right center. Acuna there. He's got it. Ball game. And the Giants take the series opener here at home.
Well, when you reel off 8 wins in a row, you're this close to double digits, and now all of a sudden it's a challenge within a challenge. Definitely a high level of confidence that this team is playing at right now, and that's one of those things. You don't want to rock the boat. You don't want to disturb things. Make sure the clubhouse is giving you the same good food it's been giving you all along, and you can keep this win streak going.
And this one ends with the score 8-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
All gassed up, she been drinking from the pump, that's all bad. Trying to pass around and crash. Off lift fools trying to make it last. Emotional luggage, nothing of it, I don't check bags. I just carry on, leave that in the past. OJ in my glass. Testarossa program, cone ties, curriculum.
Solo salió, que día tan lindo, imposible tú. Tengo cero estrés, solo siento paz. Todos los días son domingo. Increíble lo que hace, solo un poco de trabajo y fe. Lo conseguí, se me dio. La vida al fin tomó color. Vida al palo, buena paga. Lo conseguí, se me dio. La vida al fin tomó color. Vida al palo, buena paga. Volándome, conociéndome, cada día más poco haciéndome. Cielo azul, miro despertándome. Me siento bien, mamá está bien. Ambición y fe me trajeron fame. Compré un auto con plata que no robé. Lo que antes era un lujo hoy en día es un vuelto. Es un sueño oscuro que estoy despierto. Soy como Ginóbili cuando encesto. Banda de rote butando un cemento. Soy un diamante sudamericano. Hice mi money con americano. Me río porque lo logramos. Estudio negocio, José, hoy estamos. Llevamos de viaje al flow y con él pasamos el peso del carrion. Baby, el mono me pide